I know, I'm trying to do something. Hi, I didn't see you there. My name is Rick Molan. I'm the writer-director of You're All the People I Adore, a movie about a handicapped guy that falls in love with a girl that's, I'm going to try this again. This is 102. Hi, my name is Rick Molan. I'm the writer-director of You're All the People I Adore, a movie about a handicapped gentleman that falls in love with a much younger girl. She wants to live her life to the fullest, so she lives different lives. He falls in love with all the girls. Blah. This is 109. Yeah. I probably should have shaved, huh? Hi, my name's Rick Molan. I'm the writer-director of You're All the People I Adore, a movie about a handicapped gentleman that falls in love with a much younger girl, wants to live her life to the fullest, so she lives different lives. He falls in love with all the people she happens to be. They fall in love with him, and the rest you're just going to have to wait and see. I identify with the male lead because I, too, have my own disabilities. I have degenerative disc disease in my neck, very, very painful, and back, an elbow that slips in and out, and boy, does that hurt. So I know where this guy's coming from, and that's why I play him in the movie. I'm going to talk about the premiums, what you get for your funds that'll help us make this movie. And it's my artwork, okay? So I'm going to grab the camera and show you, okay? You're going to be my eyes. Don't go nowhere, okay? I'm just trying to get this thing off the darn tripod. If my assistant would fold up the tripod, that would be nice. Okay, the first thing I'm going to show you is my storyboard art, okay? And this is from my last movie, The Devil's Game, and this is the gypsy and the detective, and he's interrogating her. And then this is another one with the gypsy and the detective. I'll try to get on the light. And he's saying, if it isn't the gypsy with no name, and she's going, what's in a name? Someone to blame? Or maybe it's just a game. This is like a dream sequence where the girl's dreaming and she sees a pod, and then it opens up, and this thing comes out. And so this is a sequence. And so any of the storyboard art is available for $20 or more for your fund as your premium. These are some of the cards I make. This is one of the cards. And it goes, every time I turn around, I'm getting older. And then you open it up. Okay. And it goes, maybe I shouldn't turn around. And so that's one of them. And this is another one that I do, or did, and it shows a big chicken pecking this guy, and you open it up, goes, hen pecked? And this is a thank you card, and it goes, spanks a lot. And these are all available for donations of anywhere from about $10 to $20 on up, because they're handmade. And you see a bird, and he's drinking a martini, and you open it up, and it goes, Happy Feathers Day! And so they're, all, interesting. It's a birthday card. It goes, how can it be your birthday? And you open it up, it goes, you don't look any older. So these are some of the cards. And now I'm going to show you some art that I just come up with about 2 weeks ago. And I make a drawing and I wrap it in lucite. And this is one of the Egyptian things I came up with. And it's part of my Egyptian stuff. And this guy here is a very special one, so that's about 200 or more. But I have less expensive ones as far as these faces, which are all a little different. If you take a look around, this one kind of has a sepia tone. The one I'm pointing to, there's my hand. And this one, her lips are kind of closed. And then there's another one, and it kind of looks like her, but it's different because her lips are a little opened. And then there's this one in white. She looks all right. And there's another Egyptian one that I do. And that's different than this guy, of course. They're all a little different, even if it's the same. These are the smaller ones. So this is about 100 or more for your funds for one this size. It's a fairly nice size. The smaller ones are 50 or more, and they're all a little different. If you take a look, let me see. This one's got green eyes. This one's got blue, and lines kind of going through her face. This one doesn't have the lines. These are all a little different. And then there's a head in a bottle. I don't know if you can... Oh, there you go. You see it? It's a head in a bottle. And that's at least 300 or more, because that's very different. And then look at this guy. This is mache with gold leaf. And that's real gold leaf. And if you can see, it's very ornate. It was a lot of work to make this. And believe it or not, this would be $2,000 or more, because it's just gorgeous. And it's gallery quality stuff. And then, oh, here's another one. This is the mate. And that one's about the same. And there's also got some gold leaf on it as well. And here's some of my new stuff. This is my rainbow angel. And look how gorgeous she is. Ooh, signed by the actual artist, me. Here's a smaller one. And this would go for like 100 on up, and the big one would be like a 200 or something, because it's really nice. And it was a lot of work. And then this is some of my Egyptian guys, and this is very, very, very new. I just did this today, as a matter of fact, and this is another version. And this has got more color in it, and these are about 150 on up, because there's a lot of work. Then I have smaller versions of the same guys, and these would be about maybe, I don't know, maybe around above 50, around 50 on up or something for the small guys. And now I'm going to show you some other stuff that I do that I'd like you to see. And this is something that I did just recently again, and it's, if you look at it, it's, well, hold on, I'm going to put it here so you can see it a little better. There you go. It's got these eyes, and they look like they're swimming, and then it's got these lips that they kind of look like they're flying or something. Very, very interesting to me. And you see how the light kind of dances off the piece. And look, I'm going to turn it around, and you can see that the piece is completely encased in lucite. And then there's this thing on the back. It's kind of hard to see right here. Let me show you. I'll hold it, and you'll see what I mean. You see this? It's kind of like a thing there, where you can hang it just about anywhere. I got things hanging everywhere here, so it's hanging on my lap. That's just well, trust me, you can. Well, here, let me show you. Take this thing down, and I'll hang it right. Well, it's not sticking here for some reason. There you go. You just can stick it just about anywhere. And you can see how the light really is amazed by the piece. It just seems to grab the light from wherever it is. And this piece took me a long time to make, because I wanted to make something especially for the new material that I was working with. I'm going to show you another piece that I did. And this is a piece, again, there was a girl at Subway, and she had rather large ears. And she asked me to draw her. And that's exactly what I did. But I had a little fun with it. And for some reason this doesn't... Well, she had rather large ears, as you can see. And she had holes in her ears, and I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if you could look through her ears and go back in time? And so, let me show you this other part where in her other hole there's a guy. You can see it very well. There it is. There's a guy fixing an old car. You look through her hole in her ears.
Well, anyhow, she did not like it very much, and she was very offended by it, and she does not make my sandwiches anymore, so there's that piece. And then there's these littler pieces that I really like. These are also Egyptian pieces. Dropped one on the floor. Pick it up. And then there's this one here. There it is. There it is. There's that one. That's kind of light. And then there's this one. And it's much darker, and the color's just zapping off it. I love that one. I don't know if you can see it, but it's got that gold color in there. It's got a lot of detail. Hand painted. And again, it's got this little thing on the back for doing stuff. So, oh, here's some other pieces I did. This is a wire sculpture. And that would be like at least $2,000 because it was a lot of work and it's just beautiful. It's about, I don't know, 18 inches high. This is a mother and child. And it's kind of hard to see in the light. So it's also a wired sculpture on a stand. And they're both made by me, the writer-director of these movies. And they're both about $2,000 or up. And there's this huge picture I did of an angel on a dolphin. And it's very abstract and interesting. And yeah, that's about $5,000, believe it or not, because it took me a long, long time to do. And I got my flying guys. These guys are rather large. The one that's up there is probably about 6 feet. This one's about 5'7". And then I'm going to go back. Hold on. I almost tripped over myself here. Going back. I don't know if you can see this guy. I'm going to go down his face. Look at the face. It's wearing a ting bikini. These are things I call them tings. Well, so I made a ting bikini for it. Out of paper. And you could hang it up. It's fairly light, believe it or not. It's maché, and that's like at least $5,000 or up. I'd like about $5,000-6,000 if I could. And you're responsible for the shipping. I don't know how to ship that thing. I just have no idea. And then this is something I did. It's called Cyber Ting Dog. It's three-dimensional on a black background and framed. And that would be like at least $1,200 because that was a lot of work. And then this is the granddaddy here. Look at this guy here. He's huge and he's flying too. And there he is. Look at his face a little bit. Well, there's his feet and stuff. That guy'd be like about maybe $1,500 or so. And then I'm going to show you some other pieces I got. This is a piece I did in maché. It's like maybe $3,000 or more. I know these are the pricey pieces, but like I mentioned, I got some pieces, like $20, for storyboard art, or even $10 for some storyboard art. And then some really nice pieces wrapped in lucite for, 50 or more, and so on and so forth. And then these are maché pieces, and they have mirrors in their heads. So you look at the piece, you can see yourself in the piece. These are $1,500 each. I made them a zillion years ago, but still, they're very interesting. Let's see, I'm going to show you some of my cartoon art that I do. I do this thing called Yoto, the kid with the 5 talking toes. 5 talking toes, oh why they talk nobody knows. You can hear 'em right through your clothes. He's the kid with 5 talking toes. You didn't anyhow. This is a palindrome. It means you could read it either way. It goes, you're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have toes in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Congratulations, toe days or day, because it goes either way. That's like about maybe about $2,000 or so. I know that's a lot. It seems like a lot, but it's really not when you consider. And so that this is the two faces of Sean, and she's looking at herself there, and it's three-dimensional, and that's like 1,500, and it's very light, so it'd be easy to ship. And there's this cyber ting woman. I don't know if you can get a good shot of that, but that's basically it. You know, I've got plenty of art that, for some reason, I can't show you now. Yeah, maybe you could do a shot of me right now. Could you put your thing down and just come over here and grab the cameras, since you put that down.
So anyhow, your donations will help our team provide really good independent cinema, really good. Yeah, boy, my grammar is so good. But we do have a team of people, and it'd be nice to pay them, and we do need better equipment. You'll also get a credit in the movie. You know, you could be a friends of, an executive director, producer, executive producer, co-producer, what have you. What the heck, we'll even put you in the movie. I'm a writer, I can write you a part. I don't know if did I show my angels? Hold on, let me grab the camera. I'm not sure if I showed you my angels or not, but I think I did. Okay, well there they are again. Okay, but keep in mind, this is new art. No one's ever seen this before. I just came up with it. And look how well the light dances off the piece. And look, I did this. I call this my Egyptian finish, because it looks like something. And then this is something that I did where it's got, again, a lot more color. So anyhow, I'm going to close. Okay, so here we go. I want to thank you, for just viewing this, and for your interest. And if you got any questions or concerns, you can contact us on our website or call us. If there's a piece of art or a card that you saw, every time I turn around, I'm getting older. Maybe I shouldn't turn around. It's just this sort of sense of humor. I could write a card for you, what have you. You could give me a drawing, and I could make a caricature of you. So, again, we thank you. My significant other thanks you. Say thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
There you go. She said thank you, Sean. I was hoping she'd say thank you, Sean. That kind of made my day. So, give us a call, let us know. You can donate. Look at these guys. These are for 50 or more, and they look really good. You can hang them on your clothes, wear them as jewelry. I got some really weird art here, that you could have. And, here's this other one. Don't worry about it. They're indestructible, baby. You don't have to worry about glass. Glass can kick my ass, and no frame. These are literally sculpted to the piece. And look at that. It's got a little built-in hanger there. It'll hang on anything, trust me. Okay, so thank you again. Give us the opportunity to do another film. It's our life. It's what we live for. I cannot live if I cannot film. Is this not true?
It's true.
Okay, thank you very much. And God bless.